I'm having coffee at Switch tomorrow.
What's there?
11 o'clock.
Thanks for letting us speak today. We've come here as a family and a business. I'll just find my page.
Oh, sorry, this isn't in the booklet. It was an attachment to the agenda, the supplementary.
So we just off the cuff going to Australia next week, so we would have missed out on our spot. So
Right.
we just come in today to speak to you as a family and a business operating out of New Brighton. We'd like to formally voice our support to the following projects to be budgeted in the long-term plan. The legacy project being the hot water salt pools, the promenade, increased budget for operational costs, funding for council to complete the New Brighton master plan. We also want to support Eastern Sport and Rec, Avonside Girls and Shirley Boys to be located on the QE2 site. Also supporting the keeping of Rafferty Golf Course and the South Brighton campground if it was operated under without using Christchurch rates.
Yeah, rates neutral. Yeah.
Yep. We'd like to recognise the support of the huge efforts of countless groups and associations fighting for the New Brighton at the moment, including the New Brighton Business and Landowners Association, SURF, Renew, North Beach Residents Association, and we truly believe that the catalyst for change in New Brighton has start from Paul Zarnham.
Yeah.
We moved to New Brighton 12 years ago, and we don't plan to leave here. We have found our home here. It's an area of the city that we want to live and play and socialise, start our business and make lifelong connections. We see huge potential in New Brighton, and we want the council to get behind us as a community of very enthusiastic people. Our suburb might be broken, but I think you guys are aware that there are so many people who are keen to work with you to get Brighton back on its feet. As a couple, we're super invested in New Brighton, and our children are too, and we just hope that you guys will get on board as well.
So I just want to speak for a moment about, from a business perspective. We started our business 10 years ago. I was the only person who worked in the cafe. We've now grown to a size which we employ 33 people. We pay over $1 million in wages a year. We've supported our community through earthquakes and really tough times. We've given them a place to support each other, share their stories and connect. And we've now opened 2 more sites in the city. And we've actually moved our coffee roaster into town. And this was partly due to the difficulties in Brighton. So we leave Brighton every day, we come back into Brighton every day and we see the difference. We see the roads, we see it in the footpaths, we see it in the bridges, the amenities, and the big thing is in perception. So we experience negative perception on New Brighton every day. The negative perception which makes it harder for us to work in our industry. Yeah, the roads are broken, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed, but we need to be backed by our council to rebuild our community and build the respect of our city. I believe this will help businesses in New Brighton. We believe that if the council invests in New Brighton, business will quickly follow. So we want to say thanks for hearing us today. We're really passionate about New Brighton. We've invested our family into New Brighton. We've invested our business into New Brighton. We're now asking for the investment from the council into New Brighton. We're asking for an ongoing commitment and we're looking for appropriate budgeting in the long-term plan. Thank you.
Yep. I wanted to ask about community coming together with council in a more of a partnership. That's really been a theme for today. It's come through from people who want to rebuild jetties to people who want to, invest in time bank operations, you know, the whole complementary currency concept, you know, the idea that you can pay it forward but you can do things in partnership. So skill sets come to the table from the community, but it also come from the, you know, come from the council as well. So we come together. Is there a flavour for that as well in New Brighton? Because I mean, the mall used to be swept by Les. You know, every Monday it was cleaned, but that was paid for by the local business association.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We knew Les. He used to come and drink a coffee. We'd give him a deal because he did such a hard job. Not sure what, I mean, I think he ended up going into a home and then on. But what we're seeing at the moment is this huge connection within the community. I think it's to do with things like social media and how everyone can be so connected and conversation can start and spread so quickly. But what we're seeing is incredible work from different groups, and like it may be a broken community, but the community itself is really strong. So, and I think you've seen it in the amount of submissions and people wanting to speak to it. The passion is very strong.
But you're not just asking the council to do stuff for the community, it's work with the community in partnership to do more. I don't think you'll ever find a more engaged, more willing community than Brighton. Well, Yanni.
Say thank you to Poppy for making submissions. Did Poppy want to say anything about New Brighton?
Yay!
What you like about it? What if there was anything we could do?
You mean what she loves about it?
What she loves about it?
She put, I love New Brighton.
Well, I know she's part of the New Rāwhiti school, and that's a really big deal for our family. Really stoked about that brilliant new amazing school, and doubly stoked about the Avonside and Shooting Boys going on Kiwi2. Schooling for us is a big thing. We want our kids to be able to walk and bike to school. And these two fantastic venues are going to be just down the road from us. And honestly, we were jumping around when we heard that. And so I mean, she's very, very proud of what she's going to walk into with the new school.
I think that there's a lot of excitement around some of those things that get, you know, that we haven't helped with really by the way that we've presented the LTP. So hopefully when we come back to consider the detail of it, then we can make up for that. But
cool.
Thank you very much. The submissions have been passionate and and totally consistently so from everyone from New Brighton.
Great.
So I think that New Brightons would rather work with you than against you.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And I love Switch Coffee.
Thank you.
Thank you.